All right, well, welcome back to the old Port. We are live this morning with you from Montreal. I have some guests with me. These are leaders in the tech industry here in Montreal, which is a huge part of the growth of this city. I have Mark, Fabrice, and Sakchin. Thanks all for being here this morning.
Thank you.
Why is Montreal the it city for the tech industry?
Right. Well, Montreal's always been such a cultural city. There's a lot going on in Montreal. We are the student capital of North America, so there's just a ton of talent, right? And there's always been a ton of talent here. And now people are staying here because of incredible companies like Ubisoft, like Moment Factory, and a number of others.
Let's talk about Moment Factory for a minute. You are a creative company, part of all of this growth in the city. What is it that you do? Some of the cool projects that you're working on?
Moment Factory is a new media and entertainment studio. So we design new types of entertainment. So we take, for example, forests and we transform them at night. We work with theme parks to design new rides. We work with airport to bring in active entertainment into their space. So lots of different industries, and we kind of switch new types of entertainment in the world. A lot of multimedia, a lot of technology, a lot of content.
Why is Montreal the city to grow that kind of a business?
I think it's the multicultural mix. I think it's the talent that we can attract, because the city is quite attractive for talent. Canadian talent, international talent, and in our studio there's so multidisciplinary that people really get the chance to grow and travel and do all these different things. I think people get to grow.
Fabrice, you are with Ubisoft, which is, synonymous with gaming, not only here in Canada, but around the world. And in case, there's any parents out there who don't recognize the name, you'll probably recognize Assassin's Creed, Just Dance, that among others,
yes,
is you guys. So what is it that you're doing in this city? And tell me a bit about the workforce that happens in the city of Montreal.
Well, we are here working on 5 of the biggest brands for Ubisoft. So we're talking about Watch Dogs, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, Rainbow Six, and For Honor. Recently, we've launched Assassin's Creed Origins, where we take players in the heart of ancient Egypt, and also Far Cry 5, where we take players in the heartland of Montana. So these are, we work really on AAA games, so big budget games. And here we have about 3,500 employees in Montreal. And so this is really where we have the biggest developing studio in the world. And yeah, so this is, in a nutshell, this is who we are. And we're really happy to be, for us, Montreal is really important, because it's where we find the bulk of the big pool of talents that we can get our employees from. And also we have a lot of universities where they keep producing these new talents year in, year out. So this is why Montreal has always been a really important place for us.
Overall, 10,000 workers are employed in the tech industry. That makes it more than half of the industry is here in the city of Montreal.
The video game industry, yeah.
Yeah, that's incredible to me. It's we saw this trend in the late 70s and the 80s of a lot of industry heads heading out of Montreal. You guys are really driving everybody back into the city, and it's such a young workforce. It's only going to grow.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are each of you most proud of? Mark, we'll start with you.
Well, what's going on in the city right now, right? The momentum the city has, and you can still talk about gaming, right? What Ubisoft built here, we're a major part of building here. The gaming industry, one of the best in the world in video game development, from independent studios to the large studios are all coming here. Because of video games, the visual effects industry, we've all heard about X-Men being filmed here. There's so many amazing visual effects studios working in Montreal right now. We just keep seeing the influx, and major studios announcing 300, 400, 500 jobs coming in. And then the newest industry around the world that I think we're playing a major role in is artificial intelligence, right?
Well, AI, that's the jobs of the future. We talk about it a lot on our show.
Yeah, and we are one of the leaders in the world with that. We have some of the best researchers in the world here. We have a lot of the biggest companies in the world here with Google, Facebook, Microsoft. Ubisoft is one of the leaders in that with video games have always been a great overlap with AI. We have some of the best early stage companies here. We have one of the best funded companies in the world here with Element AI. We have some of the best startups with Tandem Launch. We have companies doing stuff with sports accelerators like Strategy AI. It's just, there's so much interest in this field, and it's going to revolutionize the world, and Montreal is at the center of it, which is really exciting.
It was fascinating for me as somebody from outside Montreal to visit the neighborhoods where your industries are based. It's not tall glass skyscrapers. It's sort of renovated garment lofts, but it is a hub, and it is young. Yeah. The average age is what, 34, 35?
Well, for us, it's about 36 years old. So it's getting older, but yeah, it's getting old. But I mean, we've been here since 1997. So obviously, our average age grew up with the years. But yeah, it's for us in the Myland. I mean, we had a blast working in Myland. It's really a creative hub. So it's really nice.
All right, Sakchin, quickly, we'll end with you. What are you most proud of?
I think the team in the studio. How I see young people come in and grow and evolve and learn, and how everyone kind of collaborates together, and the energy, because one project comes, one project goes, but people stay and people learn and people evolve. personally and professionally.
Well, you really see that. Congratulations to all three of
Thank
you,
you.
and great continued success.